Alright, well, welcome to another episode of The Vault, where me and Steve sit at the round table. We discuss the most important thing in life, comic books.
Alright.
Alright, Steve, so you just came back from Fan Expo.
I got here 3 o'clock this morning.
Yeah, alright, tuckered out.
A little bit tired, after all that excitement of 4 days of pure comic buying.
Yeah, I'd say that was fun.
It was a lot of fun, and I got to meet some artists I'd never met before.
Yeah.
And it's really nice when you make that connection with people who you're enjoying to work for so many years.
Yeah.
Like, Mike Grell was a wonderful man.
Yeah, no, a lot of people from well, not a lot of people from Newfoundland, but a few people went.
Yeah, a few people did there, and there was actually a lady from Newfoundland who was a cosplayer there as well. And she was one of the main headliners. So I thought, that was a revelation for me too, as well. I was talking to her yesterday.
What was her name?
Livia.
No idea. From
Well,
here? Well, I guess she doesn't live here anymore.
No, she moved out, but she comes back many times.
Nice. Well, there you go.
Well, I want to show you all the goodies.
Alright, let's see what we got.
All right. Well, these the first two are the free things you get in a loot bag if you buy the premium package, and this is basically just an ad for X-Men: Dark Phoenix. Now, I don't know. I haven't seen the movie. I haven't heard many good things about it, but.
Yeah, apparently it flopped pretty hard.
Yeah, so I don't know. Maybe it's a blessing that Marvel's going to be taking the X-Men over.
Yeah.
This here was the lithograph
That's nice.
for Jim Lee, and that was free with the package.
He's really short, eh?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
He had a lot of people there with him, though.
Yeah. Back up.
I got this. I got this from one of the Disney artists was there.
Oh, nice.
And this is a beautiful. I'll show you guys. This is a beautiful print of the Little Mermaid, and he said that was colored the same way as the film.
Let's go.
Yeah. Now me and you talked before about this hero, Moon Knight.
Yeah.
And I saw this beautiful print of from David Finch.
Signed too.
So it's okay. All these are signed. This is a David Finch print, and believe it or not, he asked his wife Meredith Finch, the comic book writer, she got engaged in St. John's, in a restaurant in St. John's.
Mm-hmm.
So it was interesting.
He was my second favorite Moon Knight guy.
Really?
They did a really good run with Charlie Houston.
Yes.
And after Sinkovich, he was probably the best I've seen.
Yes, and when you looked, it was gorgeous. Gorgeous.
Good artist.
I had to get it.
Yeah.
Now, a noted Batman fella, Tim Sale.
Yeah.
And this is his print right here. And I like it in this. I mean, you pay a few dollars, of course, but I mean, I like art, of course, being a comic book guy.
Yeah, he's one of the cooler fringe Batman artists I find.
Yes, and he did a good job with that one.
Yeah,
And,
I love Long Halloween. It's such a good story.
now, as we all know, Mike Grell has been in the business for decades.
Yeah.
And he's known for Longbow Hunters with Green Arrow, and of course his creation Warlord. But he also did the Legion of Superheroes.
Yes, for a long time.
That's right. And look at this beautiful print of Dream Girl.
Yeah.
That is absolutely gorgeous, folks. Right there, Dream Girl print. And of course, it's signed right there.
Mm.
And last but not least,
nice.
this is beautiful Tarzan by Neil Adams.
Oh, yeah, nice.
And that's a gorgeous print. And of course, Neil Adams signed it. And of course, Neil has done so many things in the business.
Yes.
But to talk to these guys and talk, where'd you get your inspirations and all the rest of it was absolutely wonderful. Now, in talking to artists, sometimes you get something that I had no idea this existed. This is Die Kitty Die statue, collector statue. There's only 250 of these created. And you can see it's a beautiful statue. I won't open it up, but what I did, I'll just turn it around for you guys, right there. What I did was I got the two boys, Dan Perrant and Fernando Reyes, to autograph.
And how much that set you back?
That was $99, and you also got a print, which
Alright.
the boys signed as well. I thought it was a fantastic deal.
Yeah,
This
cool.
is number 18 out of 250.
Yeah, cool.
So that was really cool. But now, of course, we get to what everybody loves, and that's
Your bag issues.
the comics. Yeah.
Alright.
All right.
Let's see what you got.
Now, I bought this off you not too long ago, the same issue.
Yeah.
You know what the very first comic I ever bought at the Escape Hatch, I'm not going to tell you how long ago it was. So this is Star Wars #3.
Yeah. Came in as a 7, did it?
It came in as this. Oh no, I did. I bought another. This is another copy that I bought,
Yeah.
and it cost me $20.
Is that the one I sold you like a month ago or 2 months
No,
ago?
no. This is another one there, but it cost me. It was only $20, and a lot of times I tell you, I was really surprised when people getting a lot of books CGC'd or getting one. In this one, there's the CBCS.
Yeah.
And I have no idea why we ever want to have it graded, because there's a random issue of the Defenders or a random issue of whatever with absolutely no historical significance and low grade.
Yeah, I'm getting that
It's
either.
like, but it was, and of course they're all there, $20, $30, which is I mean that's not even covering your costs of getting it graded.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a bit much. I don't know. People are weird.
Now I got some interesting
Some
books
things make sense, but sometimes they don't.
at the $5 bin, and have a look at this. This is Our Fighting Forces.
That's an old one.
This is an old one
Yeah.
with Captain Hunter, who's probably not really a household name, but do you know who the artist is?
Looks like Joe Gilbert to me.
It is Joe Kubert. I absolutely adore Joe Kubert's work, and I was fortunate enough going to a previous fan expo to meet him, and he was a lovely man. And anytime I see his work, I will pick it up. Now I got this lovely box at Downtown Comics,
You know,
which is my favorite comic book store, folks. And I got a few issues here to show you guys, and hopefully, especially the last issue, I hope that you'll get a laugh out of it. This was the free comic you got with your premiere package, House of X
#1.
#1.
That's a nice cover. That's worth a few bucks, buddy.
Is it? So I have no idea. I read it last night because I couldn't get to sleep, and I thought it was an okay story. I mean, it's intriguing anyway.
X-Men's on fire again. They're actually selling again.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so that is the #1. Of course, it's in mint condition,
Looks like a Delato cover to me.
and well, it's a nice cover.
Yeah.
I like that. Now,
There you go.
who doesn't like a Sergeant Fury and his Howling Commandos, folks? You know, we all love those. Nobody can say that. Doesn't issue number 42? And
Yeah.
what do you think of that? It's a nice cover, isn't
Good
it?
shape, too.
It's really good shape, yeah. And all these comics I paid for $5.
Bombshell bonus and everything.
Bombshell bonus. See Bombastic Bull McGivery, Ramrod the hard-hitting howlers, and learn why battle mags never be the same again.
They won't either.
They never will. If Captain Hunter was involved. This here is the Mighty Crusaders #2.
Yeah, so close.
So close to #1, folks.
Yeah.
But that's the #2. And I thought, well, that looks really nice. And of course, those old comics, I mean, the Mighty Crusaders show up every 2 decades, right?
First appearance of Inferno.
The Destroyer.
He could be in the next movie.
He could be in the next movie, so. And that came out January 1966.
Nice. Oh, you got yourself one.
I got myself one. You can even just tell the excitement is building because
Dude.
these are rare as hen teeth.
Yeah. What number is that?
That I have no idea, but look how gorgeous! Look how gorgeous that is.
Yeah, it's good shape.
That's a really good shape comic book. Hanna-Barbera Scooby-Doo Gold Key. These guys, I'm telling you, as rare as hen's teeth, and I was surprised to get one.
Oh yeah. You're 70 or 71 now. We get them.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
Now
so,
you know how much I love the horror.
I don't know.
You know. And when I saw this one, Spider-Man and Werewolf, Marvel Team Up #12.
That's actually one of the first Marvel team ups I ever owned as a kid.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Well, have a look at that. That is a really nice cover, and I really love the Werewolf, of course. And they weren't afraid to put the horror guys in with Spider-Man
Yeah.
because they had Dracula there, and of course Mobius.
Oh, and Frankenstein was in there too.
Frankenstein was there too.
Yeah.
And I love it when they because of course Marvel was always the Marvel Universe.
Yeah.
And so Spider-Man could meet up with Dracula because they're in the same comic book world.
Yeah, we met the X-Men too. One of those crazy
1960s Diana Prince,
hippie
the hippie Diana Prince. I got a couple of these.
Wonder Woman issues.
But these ones always amaze me because Wonder Woman was never dressed up in a Wonder Woman costume, and she lost her powers,
Yeah.
and she was a kung fu girl.
And she was mad.
She was very mad. The mystery of the house that wasn't.
Mm.
So that was, I said, well, obviously I'm getting that. I love, as we sort of said,
I do like the 100 pagers.
The 100 pages are great.
Yeah.
And of course, this is Joe Kubert again. He did the best Tarzan. Now, Neil Adams, I just showed earlier, was a really good artist for Tarzan, and he did the the novel covers,
Okay, yeah.
right? And I think that was one of the illustrations for the novel, one of the covers.
No, nice.
Yeah, but this is, to me, the best artist, Joe Kubert, for Tarzan. And the 100 pages, I mean, they're absolutely wonderful. Right there.
Sweet.
And this one I had to buy because, just for nostalgia's sake, the fact it's so old.
Yeah, that little 10 center, huh?
10 center Blondie,
Nice.
Comics Monthly.
Yeah.
You know? And of course, one squirt of my new liquid and everything disappears.
Mm.
And what is he's Dagwood squirting but the wife?
Yeah. So Blondie's been around for like ever.
Blondie has been around forever. This is came out in July. I would say 1940s for sure for this.
Yeah.
With a
yeah.
10-cent comic. I mean, this is amazing. So, I mean, I was surprised to see that there when I saw it.
Isn't there some sort of story that well, Blondie is created by what's his name? More somebody, isn't it?
I believe so.
Wasn't like Sad Sack created by or Sad Sack
Was part of
was
the
her cousin or something,
Yeah.
or I don't know, something weird, right?
yeah.
And that was like one of the family members was doing that too, right? So we had two people doing strips and papers, right?
It's odd because it was almost like Gomer Pyle,
Yeah,
you know, being a spinoff. Now this here,
that was a nice cover.
isn't that a gorgeous Superman cover?
Mm-hmm.
You know, and Superman's in the war. So as you can see there, folks, beautiful. Actually, there was 4 of those in the box.
No.
4 of those in the box, in the $5 box right there. And I thought, well, I gotta get the best condition one.
We got you souvenir, but I guess not.
I'm sorry, but yeah, those things happen. And I only got 3 more to show you.
Alright. I do like the old Madhouse.
Archie's Madhouse, and
Yeah.
that is in gorgeous shape.
Yeah, first appearance of Sabrina's in one of them.
Yeah, well, have a look at that, guys. This is Archie's Madhouse. All right, beautiful. I mean, I love Archie. Everybody knows I love Archie.
Yeah, I read a reprint one of the digest of the first appearance. Totally weird.
Yeah,
Totally weird. Nothing like what the TV show turned into, right? It's just a weird comic, but it was Madhouse. So.
Well, it was a madhouse, but I mean, Archie wasn't afraid to take risks.
Yeah, well, they totally changed her from. Well, she was a witch, but you know, she
was.
added the 2 sisters and made her a bit more normal. You know, like it was just an odd comic. It's strange to read it.
Now, this one you love,
Oh yeah, nice. Oh, reprints.
Nick Fury, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. #1.
Yeah,
I thought, well,
why not?
why not?
Good shape.
It's a that's why I got it, because it's a really nice shape. And it's a #1. I thought, well, okay, I'll pick that up.
I go around that $5.
Now, the last one I want you to pull out, and I want you to, because I want you to look at it, and I want you to read the cover.
Anyway.
All right, have a look. If you don't laugh, I don't know what.
Clark Superman was a bit of a hard case back then.
Yeah. So, would you want to read the in your best Superman
Yeah.
voice?
I'll tell you what, I'll never marry you, Lana. Or you, Lois. Who wants a wife so stupid she doesn't realize I'm Superman when I take off my Clark Kent glasses? Yeah. They are kind of a bit dim back in the 60s, aren't they?
They must have been smoking some peyote here, right?
Yeah.
You know. It says here, could Superman's Clark Kent disguise fool you? All of the time? Or even some of the time? So how can he keep on fooling the world? Here is the story we have never dared publish before.
Oh, let's see.
Oh my God! It's Superman!
Where'd I go?
Where? What happened? What happened to JC?
That's me, though. I'm back.
Thank God you're back.
All right.
So I guess
Stranger danger.
stranger danger. Yeah, but calling Lana Lang and Lois Lane stupid on the cover, it's like it was. It had to be bought.
It was a different time.
It was a different time, and you wouldn't get away with it today, I guess.
No way.
No. So that was part of the haul that I got at the
cool.
Fin Expo. I hope you liked seeing it.
Yeah, it was fun.